Welcome to Cousins Gymnasium. My name is Caleb Simmons alongside Freddie Birnbaum. We're here to bring you another match of Tufts University Jumbo's volleyball. Tufts comes in today at 17-1, 9-0 in NESCAC play, so they are very much on track for another NESCAC championship. The opponent today, Gordon College, the Fighting Scots. They have an 11-10 record coming into today, 4-2 in their own conference, but this is a non-conference game for Tufts. We're not expecting much of a struggle here for the Jumbos. Freddie, but what are you thinking?
Well, both of these teams have played games already earlier today. They've both played against Colby, and we saw the Jumbos beat them at noon, and Gordon lost in a very long, very hard-fought match at 2:30. So based on that, it does look like the Jumbos are coming in with a little bit of an advantage, but Gordon definitely showed a lot of fight against Colby, and I wouldn't put them down so quickly.
Absolutely. Well, besides Colby, the two teams share some other common opponents this year. Gordon has played Amherst, Bowdoin, and Roger Williams, all teams that the Jumbos have faced. They lost to them 3-0, 3-0, and 3-1 respectively. The Fighting Scots did, and Tufts has beaten those teams 3-0, 3-1, and 3-0. So once again, not expecting much of a fight, but anything can happen. It's a long day for both these teams, so excited to see what happens.
Definitely.
In terms of history between these two sides, they haven't met since 2010, but before that played basically every year. Tufts is 12-2 all-time against the Fighting Scots. In fact, the last set win for Gordon was in 2003, and they haven't won a match against Tufts since 2001. So 15 years since a Fighting Scots victory over the Jumbos.
It definitely does look like the Jumbos are excited to get started here. Both teams, the starters, are on the court in their little huddles to get ready for the start of the game.
Tufts in the light blue tops will be going right to left across your screen to start. Gordon in the white with the blue sleeves will be going left to right, just about ready to get underway here from Cousins Gymnasium. Second match of the day for these two teams. Referees just checking over the lineups, making sure everything's good to go, and we're all set. Gordon will serve first, and it will be number 4, Kristen Cooprider, senior captain from Hopkinton, Massachusetts. Serve is up. Bad pass by Tufts, but they'll get it over. And Gordon into their offense. Set goes outside. Easy dig by Klimo for the Jumbos. And looks like there's going to be a point for Gordon there.
Tufts Jumbos touch the net, trying to get the block in there. And Kristen Cooprider will get another serve. Cooprider, her sister, is also on the team and a starter.
Pass a bit too close to the net. That's going to make it tough for number 6, Angela Yu, for the Jumbos to set. So the opening 2 points of the match will go to the Fighting Scots. Cooprider's serve is a good one, but a good pass from the Jumbos. Set goes the opposite way, and down the line is a good kill by number 9, Mackenzie Bright, sophomore from Duxbury, Massachusetts.
And she will be subbed out, so number 5, Alexandra Garrett can come in, and she will be serving.
Yeah, immediately on serve here for Garrett.
Nice serve, Fighting Scots. Try to put it over, but into a block. And a second block, but it goes out of bounds, so that'll be a point for Gordon.
Number 9, Carly Peterson there with the kill. Senior outside hitter.
And Mackenzie Hines for the serve for the Fighting Scots.
Set goes middle for the Jumbos. Gordon gets a tip on it, and they'll get into their offense. Number 9, Peterson, hits just a bit long. So the Jumbos will be back on serve. Down 3-2 early here in the first set.
Serving is Elizabeth Ahrens.
Senior co-captain. Good serve there, and an ace for Ahrens.
It looks like the Fighting Scots, they didn't know who was supposed to hit that one. It was either Kristen Cooprider or number 9, Carly Peterson.
Peterson will pass that one. Number 5, Renee Cooprider with the set. Good swing, but a good dig by Ahrens in the back row.
And through the back out of bounds was Angela Yu. We haven't seen much power hits right here. We've seen a lot of finesse and a lot of softer hits looking for open ground, open space in the middle of the court.
Yeah, and both teams probably just trying to work into this game a little bit, get comfortable with the other team's defense, see what they're running out here. There's a power kill by number 14, Mackenzie Human for the Jumbos.
Found the open space, got some power on it. Fighting Scots did not have time to react.
Yeah, the quick set there was really effective.
Katie Zhang will take the serve for the Jumbos.
Block off the hands of the Jumbos, so a point for Gordon.
They'll go back to serve. Number 9, Carly Peterson. This is a different opening than we saw earlier against Colby from Gordon. They came out very strong. And here, it's a much closer game from the start.
Pass by Klimo leads to a kill by number 14, Mackenzie Human, her second of the game. Tied up at 5.
Serving for the Jumbos, number 8, Bridget Bell.
Bridget Bell will be serving for the Jumbos.
Overpass by Gordon, and Tufts will make them pay. That's number 9, Mackenzie Bright. Bell back to serve again. Tufts has their first lead of the match, 6-5. Set goes outside for Gordon. Free ball now here for Tufts, and Gordon into their offense. Kill goes down the line off the hands of Klimo. Point for the Fighting Scots.
Serving for the Fighting Scots.
Klimo did a good job of getting her hands up, or that would have hit her in the face, but she couldn't get it forward, and it deflected back out of reach.
Maggie Rismada will serve long here for Gordon, not even close, so the serve goes back to the Jumbos.
Serving for Tufts, number 1, Kelly Klimo.
And Kelly Klimo will have the serve here. But hit by number 9. Peterson was blocked.
Going to be called in. That was off of Klimo's overpass, which gave Gordon a free swing. And the spike there just caught the line.
Serving for the Fighting Scots,
Number 5, Renee Cooprider back to serve for Gordon. Sophomore sister of Kristen Cooprider, whom we mentioned earlier. The younger Cooprider serve is passed by Klimo. Swing by Tufts, but Gordon will respond. Tip there. Tufts trying to save it and cannot, into the net.
Point Fighting Scots.
Just a bit out of sync there for the Jumbos.
Katie Zhang got there, but wasn't able to get a good hit on it, and it went into the net and was not playable for the Jumbos.
Renee Cooprider will serve again. Set goes outside for Tufts. Gordon can do nothing but put it back over, and a good dump there by number 7, Katie Zhang, the setter, catching Gordon off guard.
A smart play there. There was not much power on it, but they were not expecting the ball to come over on that hit. And she found some open space and got the Jumbos a point.
Angela Yu to serve for Tufts. Free ball over now. Yu will set middle, and Aarons puts it away.
Finding a great space right in front of Carly Peterson, but she was not in a position to make a play on it, and it bounced by her feet.
Shank pass there from number 8, Amanda Snyder.
And that'll go down as an ace for Angela Yu.
Yu's serve is a good one. Set goes outside. Good block there by the tough Jumbos. Elizabeth Aarons and Katie Kim combining on that one. And Tufts has opened up a 3-point lead here in the first set, 11-8. Yu still on serve. Gordon's going to be called in the net. Another point there for the Jumbos. And it seems like Yu is really targeting the back left of the defense for Gordon, so much so that they're going to actually move the libero over there, the defensive specialist. Yu will serve away from her. And Tufts continues to stay on that roll, winning another point.
Angela Yu has done a great job on her serve here, picking up 2 aces so far and put the Jumbos in a good lead. And that'll be a 3rd ace as Mackenzie Hines can't handle that serve.
Yeah, really picking on Mackenzie Hines here. You saw Maggie Risma move over to the back left. That's their libero, their defensive specialist. And immediately Yu started serving the other way. There's a good swing from Gordon. Number 8, Amanda Snyder, will get the serve back for the Fighting Scots. But not before Yu helped open up a 14-9 lead for Tufts.
This is the older Cooprider sister on the serve.
Set goes outside for the Jumbos. Number 10, Katie Kim with a good swing and a kill.
Found the back corner there, and there was no Fighting Scot player there to dig that out.
Number 5, Alex Garrett will be back on serve for the Jumbos. Junior co-captain. Set by Coop Ryder. Good pass there from the Jumbos, and you will go outside with it. Bridget Bell, good swing. Right down the line for a Jumbos point.
Lots of power on that. Looks like it would have found the corner, but Coop Ryder got there but couldn't put it into play.
Good pass there from Klimo. Yu goes outside with the set. Bell tips. Defense by Coop Ryder.
The set and Hines hitting it over.
Now set coming out of the back. Free ball for the Fighting Scots. Set will go outside, close to the net. Kept alive by number 6, Angela Yu. Good defense there. Ayers with the block. Long rally here. Yu, right side. Swing off the hands, and number 10, Katie Kim, will put that point away. Longest rally we've seen tonight.
That was a great point on both sides. Jumbos with some great defensive plays, some great digs there, and doing well against the finesse shots of the Fighting Scots.
Good serve for Garrett will force Coop Ryder into a tough set. Gordon gets it over, though. Yu saves it from going out of bounds. Swing from the back row. Finds the middle of the court where there are no Fighting Scots to return that. Number 5, Alex Garrett, putting that one away and going back to serve again. Good pass from the Fighting Scots, but a block there from Elizabeth Aarons.
Great job on the Jumbos defense, getting a couple blocks in and also being ready for the finesse shots, getting those digs in as well.
Well, we saw the Jumbos come out slowly, but they've really turned it on here over the last couple points. Klimo will set right side, and down the line goes Katie Kim. 20-9 is the Jumbo lead.
It was very close for the first 10 or 12 points, but since then the Jumbos have really taken a commanding lead as we go into a timeout called by the Gordon Fighting Scots.
Yeah, that'll force the timeout. Freddie, we've talked a little bit about how the Jumbos are settling into this game, but anything else you've noticed so far?
Their serving has been really great. Angela Yu with that long run there. Serving in volleyball isn't necessarily like tennis where you expect to win on serve. So it's really impressive that they have those long runs.
Right. In fact, in volleyball, it's considered the advantage if you're receiving the serve because that will get you into your offense with a good pass. But Tufts has done a good job of forcing bad passes here from Gordon, getting free balls over and then getting into their own offense and putting away kills.
Definitely, and you can see Jumbos are very comfortable. They're on the court already with time left in the timeout, doing some cheers. The bench is dancing a little bit. It looks like Katie Zhang is having some fun.
How could you not? Saturday night volleyball? Nothing better.
And we're getting back to play here. Alex Garrett on the serve for the Jumbos.
Returning to serve for Tufts, number 5, Alex Garrett.
Short serve into the net for Garrett. Tried to catch Gordon off guard there.
Serving for Gordon, number 2, Mackenzie Hines.
Yeah, Mackenzie Hines for Gordon will take the serve. Try to switch the momentum here in their favor.
Pass by Klimo. Yu saves it, and Aarons cannot put it away.
Point Gordon.
Pass from Klimo there was a little bit too close to the net, and Yu had a tough time getting it off for Aarons.
Definitely, Aarons came in hard on that, but she was a little too close to the net and too low.
Hines back to serve again for the Fighting Scots. Serve will go long. Good call there from the back line for Tufts, and they will get the serve back.
And the Jumbos volleyball team has been in Cousins all day today. They had a game at noon, and they were here watching Gordon's first game at 2:30. Set
by Coop Ryder, right side, and that'll be out. around the pole there for Gordon. So Tufts now 3 points away from closing out a pretty comfortable opening set. Aaron serves into the net.
Scots have another chance. It'll be Jenny Curtis coming in to serve.
Good pass there. Katie Kim had to take something off the hit, so Gordon will get a chance through the block on the right side.
And Mackenzie Human was there for the block, but it slipped through her fingers, could not push it back. Point for the Fighting Scots.
Curtis will serve again. Good pass by Klimo. You to set. And a good adjustment there. The number 14, Mackenzie Human. Set was not in a great position, but she took it with her left hand and kind of flipped it to the side of the court, catching the line.
Definitely. Lots of great targeting and finesse play from the Jumbos. Not necessarily relying on power, but getting the ball to the floor.
Katie Zhang serve. Called out. And Tufts now 1 point away from closing out this first set.
And Katie Zhang will serve on this set point. Gordon would need some kind of miracle to win this.
Goes for the short serve and puts them away. Tufts with a commanding 25-13 victory here in the first set.
And the teams will switch sides and have a little bit of a break. The Gordon coaches will be looking to figure out how to counter this Tufts offense, which has been targeting all over the court with serves and with their hits, doing a great job of finding the space between the players.
Well, not to put you on the spot, but how do you counter that Tufts offense?
I honestly cannot tell you. I'm no volleyball player, but if I had to say, I would say trying to have Gordon get harder hits to not let the Jumbos set up those plays. Their hitters are having a great opportunity with lots of time and lots of space, and if the Gordon hits are harder, they might not be able to set that up as well.
Yeah, we saw that early in the first set. Gordon was swinging away, and they were forcing Tufts into some bad passes, which means that you can't really set up a good offense there. So Gordon was able to stay in the game for a little while, but eventually Tufts was swinging better and forcing Gordon into some weaker shots, and that just compounds to make Tufts have more efficient offense.
In their match against Colby, Gordon came out very strong at the start of the first two sets, taking leads in both of those. In the first set, they came out 8-2. In the second, they also came out with a strong lead, and they're probably hoping to do something similar here and win back a set against the Jumbos.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if we see Coach Cora Thompson for the Jumbos empty out the bench a little bit. She's talked earlier in the season about how much depth this team has and how special that makes it. I think this is a perfect match to really showcase that depth and highlight just how many players can contribute off the bench, because it doesn't look like the Jumbos are going to have much of a problem handling Gordon here. It'd be good to get some of the underclassmen some good experience.
Definitely, and they did that in their first game against Colby earlier this afternoon. They brought in a couple players off the bench for one set, but that was actually the set they lost. So we do see that the Jumbos have versatility and have a bench, but it was not as strong this morning, so earlier this afternoon rather. We'll see if they try that again and if they can be more successful against Gordon.
So teams back out onto the floor for the beginning of the second set. Tufts now will be going left to right across your screen. Gordon going right to left, of course. Looks like number 4, Kristen Cooprider, has switched to the libero jersey for Gordon. So that's a change there for the Fighting Scots. Number 10, Maggie Risma, handled the libero duties in the first set. We'll see how Cooprider can do playing out of the back. Tufts is going to stick with a pretty strong lineup here, at least to begin the second set. There'll be Angela Yu back for the Jumbos serving first. Yu immediately targets number 10, Maggie Risma. Free ball over. Klimo takes that one. Set goes outside, where it's number 9. Mackenzie Bright putting it away for the Jumbos.
Strong start for the Jumbos with that opening point. Great serve to start it, and then followed up.
Tough pass to handle for the Fighting Scots. They have to send another free ball over. Klimo takes it. Set goes right side. Put away by Elizabeth Ahrens. Nothing you can do if you're the Fighting Scots.
Taking advantage of those free balls. When they have the time to set up, they really take advantage of it, and they just win those points and get those kills.
And that's exactly what we highlighted between sets. Gordon's not putting any pressure on the Tufts defense, which allows them to transition to offense really easily. There's a kill there for number 9, Carly Peterson.
Hit into the block but deflected out of bounds, so they'll have a chance to serve. That'll be number 12, Jenna Labadia.
Set outside. Katie Kim has to take it with her arms. Right side now, good block there by Ahrens. And Gordon cannot save it from going out, so point to Tufts, and they will get the serve back.
And on that serve, Jenna Labadia on the last point, she was much farther back to the wall than other servers.
Quick set, but Klimo's alert to it, digs it, goes outside for Bell. Not a lot of power behind that one, but a tough pass gives the ball back to the Jumbos. Ahrens can't do much with it. And number 9, Carly Peterson puts it away for the Fighting Scots. Again, into the block, but nothing that the Tufts defenders could do.
Jumbo's blockers have been there in the right place at just about every hit that the Fighting Scots have had, but sometimes it deflects back into the net or out of bounds.
Bell will swing outside. Good block there. Ahrens goes over on one and catches the defense sleeping. 4-2 is the Tufts lead early on here in the second set.
Now Ahrens will go back to serve.
Good pass by Coop Ryder. Set goes to the middle where it's dug by Angela Yu. Now back row attack by number 5, Alex Garrett. Catches Gordon off guard. Good swing there.
So much power on that one. Even after Maggie Risma tried to dig it there, it just bounced back into the stands.
Attempted tip by Gordon. Turned back in their faces. Good block by Mackenzie Human.
She just got a little bit over her there and was able to put it down.
Another good block by the Jumbos. Coop Ryder trying to dump it, cannot. And it'll be a point Tufts.
And again, that was Mackenzie Human able to get some height on it and place the ball in a tough spot for the Fighting Scots to deal with.
Ahrens serve, dug by Coop Ryder. Set goes outside for Gordon and a good swing by number 9, Carly Peterson, who now has 3 kills in this set. Swinging well out there, seems to be the only one swinging well for Gordon.
And now she'll be back to serve.
Bell's pass isn't great, but she'll get the return. Dug by Gordon, but an overpass into the net. Gordon has to send a free ball over. Klimo will pass to Yu. Set goes right side. And Mackenzie Human cannot put it away.
There's a nice block there by the Fighting Scots. They were really great defensively on that point with a tough dig right next to the net before and then coming back with that block to win the point.
Peterson's serve goes wide.
She was trying to target Bridget Bell on the side just like the serve before, but went a little bit too wide. And Bell did not have to return it, she just let it go out.
Rachel Furash and Christina Wongpa into the game for the Jumbos, their first action tonight. Good block there. Wongpa and Human combining on that one.
And there are some of the players that have been on the bench before and are getting some action tonight. So far, so good. Wongpa with the block there.
Furash from Westlake Village, California, back to serve. Free ball over for Gordon. Set by Furash, finds Wongpa, can't get all on the hit, but gets enough on it, and Gordon cannot return.
Yeah, it looked like from her setup and jump there, she was looking for a really hard hit, but she only got fingertips on it, but it worked just as well and looked like a finesse shot.
Furash goes for the high lob serve. Quick set by Gordon, blocked there, but they'll get the ball back. Good dig by Klimo in the back for the Jumbos. Set goes a little bit too close to the net for Bell. She just has to tip it over. Outside for Gordon. And it's going to be called out. Point for the Jumbos.
Great defensive play by Klimo there. She had to swing her body around to get some arms on that, and she kept it playable for the Jumbos.
Good serve by Furash, forces a bit of an overpass. Snyder's swing is blocked again. Not having much luck out on the outside is Snyder for Gordon. Tufts now leading 12-4 here in the second set.
Their blocking and defense has been really commanding. Fighting Scots cannot seem to get their hits through.
And another free ball over for Gordon. Quick set. Good dig there, but a bit of an overpass. And number 15, Megan Hawkinson, junior co-captain, is going to win that battle at the net. Serve going back to the Fighting Scots.
Great job there, getting the ball low enough that the Jumbos couldn't just put it back, and they ended up pushing it into the net.
Serve is dug by Tufts, but goes right to Gordon. Klimo's a bit of a shank pass, cannot be kept alive by Rachel Furash. Good point there for Gordon.
And now Kristen Cooprider back for another serve.
Pass there by Bell. Set goes outside. Good dig for Gordon. Amanda Snyder has to tip it over the net. Now a fight at the net. Kept alive by Gordon. Another tip. Dug by Tufts out of the back. Set goes to the right side, and Wongpa puts it away for the Jumbos.
Great placement there. It was near a Fighting Scot player, but she could not control it. It was by her feet, and she knelt and only managed to deflect it farther out of play.
Bridget Bell back to serve for the Jumbos. Good serve there. Over on two for Gordon. Klima will set outside. Wongpa can't get much on the hit. Snyder's swing goes far too long. Jumbos win another point, now leading 14-6 in the second set.
Back to serve again is Bridget Bell. And she serves through the back, and that'll be a point for the Fighting Scots.
So Renee Cooprider, the younger Cooprider, as we've mentioned before, back to serve here for Gordon. Good serve. Bell gets it up. Furash sets. Put away by number 9, Mackenzie Bright. Good swing there from Bright. And Klimo will go back to serve for the Jumbos.
Great combination play there. Set it up and put away efficiently.
Set goes middle.
Off the net there, but Nwankpa was able to dig it. And
good block, but out of bounds. Tufts will win that point and open the lead to 9. Klimo goes for the short serve. And it will be effective as Gordon swings into the net.
Is Amanda Snyder farther back from the net than she would have wanted and couldn't get it over.
And that'll force the timeout from Gordon. Tufts up big again here in this second set. Looking pretty comfortable.
Definitely, they're happy with how this is going. You can see their players, even not on the court, having a good time, feeling the excitement of their lead and how they're playing right now.
Well, after this game, they don't have too many before tournament play. They'll play at Wellesley on Wednesday, home against Springfield, MIT, and Babson in a New England Challenge tournament, and then their final game of NESCAC play will be against Connecticut College on October the 29th, and that'll wrap things up, and then they'll go into the NESCAC tournament, presumably as the #1 seed.
They are undefeated in the conference, so that is what they're looking towards right now. During that timeout, the Jumbos only huddled for a brief second before coming back onto the court, and Gordon spent a lot of time talking with the coaches, probably trying to put together something to counter the Tufts Jumbos.
Number 13, Heather Holtz into the game for the Jumbos. Klimo's serve will go long.
Heather Holtz is a freshman who has not had as much play time. Hopefully getting some experience now. If she can show what she has here, she might get more play time in the rest of the season.
Set by Furash. A little bit too close to the net will force Bright to tip, but Tufts has it back and Wonka puts it away down the line.
Powered through the block there, through the arms of number 12, Jenna Labadia on the Fighting Scots, but still managed to get through and to the floor.
Angela Yu and Katie Kim back into the game for the Jumbos. Yu's serve. Passed by Gordon. Set goes outside. Good dig there, but an overpass by Bell will result in a Gordon kill.
Great job reading the Tufts defense there, seeing they were a little off balance off of that dig and just put it right down. Now serve from Jenna Labadia.
Yu sets right side. Put away by Mackenzie Bright off the block. It'll be number 5, Alex Garrett, back to serve for the Jumbos.
That serve will go into the net, switching the serve back to Gordon. They'll bring in number 11, Jenny Curtis, for that serve.
Curtis, a freshman defensive specialist for Gordon from Larkspur, Colorado. Serve goes out of bounds, just wide. Back to Tufts.
Serving for Tufts, number 13, Heather Cole.
Heather Holes will have the serve.
Good pass there from Gordon. Set by Coop Ryder. Blocked there by the middle blockers for Tufts. Gordon back into it though, and a good swing goes off the hands of Holds and out of bounds. Point for the Fighting Scots.
And Holes comes off here after just a couple minutes of play.
Peterson back to serve here for Gordon. Goes long, Tufts keeps it in play. Katie Kim will have to send a free ball over. Coop Ryder sets right side. Klimo can save it. Another free ball from the Jumbos though. Coop Ryder will set outside here. Swing goes off the hands of the block. Bridget Bell trying to put it away, but it goes into the net. Good run of play there. Excuse me, that went over the net.
Into the blockers and back into the net
Yeah,
there.
straight down, so much so that it looked like it went into the net, but
Definitely.
a point for the Jumbos. Set too close to the net, goes over, but swatted away by the Jumbos defense.
Amanda Snyder for Gordon there, trying to do a little finesse shot, but could not get it over the towering blockers of the Jumbos.
Yeah, and that one's on the setter for setting her too close to the net. Puts her in a pretty tough spot. That set was better, and Snyder's able to put it away right through the block.
Serving for the Fighting Scots, number 4, Kristen Cooprider.
Kristen Cooprider will be back for the serve, trying to dig out of the 22-12 hole they're in right now.
Right side swing, nothing Gordon can do about that one, and Tufts now 2 points away from another set victory.
And that was Mackenzie Human on the kill there. Great job putting power on it, putting it through the block.
Bridget Bell to serve for the Jumbos. Good pass. Cooprider will set it.
And nice placement there by Jenna Labadia getting the kill.
Yeah,
She found some open space through the defense there.
Yeah, looked like Labadia didn't get all that she wanted on it, but got enough right off the fingertips, and ball kind of just died in the middle of the Tufts defense. Good serve from Cooprider, passed by Bell. Quick set and put away by Mackenzie Human, who's having a nice game over there for the Jumbos. And Heather Holtz back into the game, replacing Human as they try to put this thing away. Klimo back to serve. Goes down the line, overpass, and that will be easy for the Jumbos as they open up a 2-set lead, trying to close out Gordon College. We go to the third set. Tufts in command.
Definitely showing why they're undefeated in conference and only have and 17-1 before today in overall play, 18-1 after winning earlier against Colby. They're showing why they have that impressive record. Great play here.
Well, another common opponent that we didn't talk about earlier is MIT, because Tufts hasn't played them yet. And Gordon lost to them 3-0, but that should be a good match a bit down the road for the Jumbos. MIT is a pretty powerhouse program. It doesn't tell you much that Gordon has lost to them 3-0, because they've lost to some pretty weak teams 3-0. But it's a good benchmark here for the Jumbos to measure themselves by. Because that's going to be a big MIT game, tuning up for the NESCAC tournament.
That one is not in conference, but still important for the Jumbos to see how well they can play out of conference against a very strong team.
Absolutely, and I would imagine that they're expecting to advance from the NESCAC tournament, in which case they'd face some teams like MIT when they get to regionals and nationals.
Definitely looking down the road here.
Well, it's a pretty powerhouse program. Head coach Cora Thompson has built 6 NCAA tournament berths in her reign, her 14 seasons as head coach of the Jumbos. Could be on her way to a 7th this year. Once again, Tufts 17-1 this year. 9-0 in NESCAC play. Undefeated at home here in Cousins Gymnasium. Their only loss was on the road at UMass Boston back on Tuesday, September 20th. Since then, all wins. And they've only gone to 5 sets once this year, putting other teams away 3-0 and 3-1.
And the players retake the court. Gordon is set up. Jumbos still in a huddle. Jumbos break the huddle.
Looking to close out Gordon College on a long day of volleyball here from Cousins Gymnasium. 1 set away are the Jumbos from a second victory of the day. Jumbos back going right to left. Gordon will be going left to right and are on serve first here in the third set. It'll be number 10, Maggie Risma, senior co-captain, back to serve for the Fighting Scots.
Maggie Risma.
She had 33 aces coming into the day, looking to increase that.
And looks like she will, as a shank pass from Bridget Bell will give the first of the third set to Gordon College. Well timed, Freddie.
Thank you.
Angela Yu sets Katie Kim, who can't do much with it, just pushes it over. But Gordon can do even less as they put it into the net.
Jamie Chafoya did not look like she was ready to be hitting that one and barely got there and only put it into the net.
Number 5, Alex Garrett.
Garrett back to serve for the Jumbos. Her serve hits the tape of the net, giving the point to Gordon.
Serving for Gordon, number 6, Jessie Nasson.
Jessie Nasson coming in for Gordon to serve here.
Good pass by the Jumbos. Angela Yu goes right side. Katie Kim off the top of the block. Outside swing goes into the net for number 9, Carly Peterson. Tied up at 2 early on here in the third set.
Serving for Tufts, number 13, Heather Holtz.
Heather Holtz back in for the Jumbos, gets the serve here.
Good block by Human, but Gordon keeps it alive. Free swing. Angela Yu keeps it up. Now back row attack goes just long for number 5, Alex Garrett. Climo back into the game, replacing Heather Holtz.
Looks like she was in just to serve there.
Serving for the Fighting Scots, number 11, Jenny Curtis.
Jenny Curtis will take the serve for the Fighting Scots.
Yu sets right side. Katie Kim swings. Kept alive by Gordon, but a bit of an overpass there. And now some scrappy play at the net. Katie Kim's swing is going to be called out of bounds.
A couple short tips there. Kim tried to switch it up and go across the court and went a little too far out of play.
Yeah, Gordon's been swinging pretty well here in the third set, causing Tufts to get out of system on offense and some unforced errors. Tip there is dug by Climo. Angela Yu with the quick dump over. Gordon responds though. Yu sets it outside. Tip from Bridget Bell is over. Gordon gets it back. Angela Yu will go right side now. Katie Kim swings out of bounds, just off the line.
Great play by Gordon there. Couple really impressive digs, pass off of the net, probably unintentional, but they still kept it alive and won the point there.
Curtis will serve again. Bell to Yu, quick set. Human puts it away. And that's their bread and butter, has been all day.
His quick putaways, Gordon has no response to them. They don't have anyone that has been able to get a dig on those, or a dig that can be passed anyway. And for the Jumbos, Rachel Furash is back in to serve.
Good serve, goes right down the line. And swing of Carly Peterson sends it through the block.
Serving for the Fighting Scots, number 9, Carly Peterson.
Peterson will go back to serve after getting that kill. Serve called in, ace there for Carly Peterson, the senior outside hitter from North Hills, California. She will remain on serve with Gordon leading 7-3 here in the third set.
Bridget Bell thought that was out.
The Bell responds with a good pass there. Human tried to put it away. Good save by Gordon. Furash will set outside. Bell swings again and puts that one away.
Troop Rider going for a dig there. She got the first one in that point, but couldn't get the second one, just a little bit out of her reach. And now Bridget Bell will be back to serve. That'll go out of bounds. Bell unhappy with her performance there.
Yeah, the toss looked a bit off there.
Serving for Gordon.
And once you toss it in volleyball, you can't just catch it like tennis. You have to hit it. So that was screwing her up from the beginning. Coop Ryder back to serve for Gordon. Pass by Bell. Wong puts a swing. Gordon gets it up. Swing out of the back goes into the net. Jumbo point.
And Gordon working with their biggest lead so far. They had a 4-point lead, now down to 3. Klima with the serve.
Coop Ryder sets back row. Now Bridget Bell will go back row and hit it into the block and down straight to the Gordon side of the court. So a point for the Jumbos. Well, something to note, and you mentioned it just a second ago, Tufts has gotten off to a pretty slow start in 2 of these 3 sets. And it's not really hurting them against a team like Gordon. But as we get later on to the season, to the tournament play, that's going to be something to watch and something that the Jumbos are going to have to improve upon.
Definitely. If their opponents can come out strong and get some momentum, it might be hard for the Jumbos to come back and play strong.
Klimo serving. Jumbo's just down 1 now. Some confusion in the back for Gordon, so free ball over for the Jumbos. Swing is dug. But it looks like it's going to be called a double on Gordon. So Tufts now tied up at 8. Klimo still on serve. Coop Ryder to set outside. Snyder off the hands. Tufts will respond. Bridget Bell with a nice roll shot over the block and down.
Carly Peterson could not get the dig there. Dove for it and just a little bit short. Klima with another serve.
Targeting Jenny Curtis, and Gordon will get that point as they finally respond and get served back.
As Jenna Labadia doing something we've seen a lot from Tufts with that setup, coming around with a strong hit through the defense.
Coop Ryder serves long. Wasted opportunity there for Gordon. And the serve will come back to the Jumbos as Angela Yu and Katie Kim enter.
Serving for Tufts, number 6, Angela Yu.
Yu's serve is a good one. Will force a free ball from Gordon. Sets outside. Mackenzie Bright off the top of the net and down.
She got a little help on that one. It looks like Carly Peterson was ready for it and it deflected off the net and she couldn't adjust in time.
Yu on serve for the Jumbos. Good serve deep to the corner of the court. Bridget Bell with the dig. Katie Kim swings, but Tufts was under the net there, so Gordon will win that point.
Couple unforced errors here, keeping it a close game in this 3rd set.
Maggie Risma into the game to serve for the Fighting Scots. Bell's pass sends Klimo back to retrieve. Angela Yu has to send a free ball over. Set goes outside. Good dig there by Klimo, but she can't get the second one.
Good play by Gordon there to tie it up. Strong hit and a second hit again after Kelly Klimo had a dig there.
Risma's serve goes long, giving the ball back to the Jumbos. Number 5, Alex Garrett into the game, replacing Mackenzie Bright for the Jumbos.
And Garrett will have the serve here.
Goes down the line with it. Good pass. Coop Ryder to set. Right side. Easy pass by Klimo. Angela Yu. Quick set off the hands and a kill by Heather Holtz.
And another serve from Garrett.
Good serve right to the corner. Cooprider will have to set out of the back. Roll shot there from Gordon. Yu sets outside. Bell to swing. Wants it called off the hands of Gordon, but won't get the call. Serve will go back to the Fighting Scots. It'll be number 6, Jessie Nason into the game. Product of Andover, Massachusetts.
Ooh.
Her serve just drops over the net as it hit the top. Klimo couldn't do much there.
Klimo with great effort, but the net gave Gordon the point there. Not something you can do on purpose, but definitely helps when it happens.
Another serve forces a bad pass. Bridget Bell will have to just tip it over. Cooprider sets outside. Swing is long from Carly Peterson.
Jumbos with a 1-point lead, 14-13 here. It's been close, back and forth, being tied in lead, and
yeah, they haven't been as sharp here in the third set.
And Heather Holz is in again for the serve, and she'll serve out of bounds.
Some uncharacteristic, unforced errors here for the Jumbos in the third set.
That's the second time Heather Holz has come in just to serve. Maybe the Jumbos coaching, hoping to see how her serve is.
Yu quick set. Human is blocked, but Tufts will have it back. Katie Kim to swing off the hands. Cooprider to Cooprider, and to the middle where it's just tipped by Gordon. Klimo will set Kim, and her swing is into the net.
No. Gordon with a point lead here. Looking at a serve from Jenny Curtis. Jumbo's players were calling that one as if it was going to go out, but they played it anyway.
Some miscommunication there for the Jumbos forces a wasted possession, but luckily Gordon's hit goes out of bounds, long out the back. So the Jumbos will get served back.
And Rachel Furash will be back in to serve.
Good pass there from Curtis. Cooprider sets. And number 15, Megan Hokinson, putting it away into an unmanned corner there for the Jumbos.
We haven't seen much from Hokinson yet this match, but she does have a number of kills on the season and averages almost 2%.
Good swing from Wongpa into the hands of the block and straight down. Tied at 16. Bridget Bell back to serve for the Jumbos. She served wide last time. Looking to atone for that error. Gets this one in play. Fairly easy for Gordon though. Good block by the Jumbos. Cooprider to set again. Another good block. Third time for the Fighting Scots. Dug by Tufts. Wong put a swing. Good dig by Cooprider in the back. Set goes outside. Klimo responds. Good rally here between these two teams. And number 9, Mackenzie Bright, cannot reach that one for the Jumbos.
Great defense on both sides at that point. Jumbos with 2 great blocks, and Cooprider with a great dig in the back to keep it alive for Gordon. And she will now serve.
Good pass from Bell. Furash quick set. Human over. Gordon keeps it alive. Tip now. Covered there, but an overpass. Good swing. Klimo keeps it up for the Jumbos. And it's just out of the back as the roll shot from Mackenzie Bright was a bit long. Timeout going to be called by Cora Thompson. She can't be happy that Tufts is down 2 here in the third set. Freddie, what's been the difference here between the first 2 sets where Tufts was looking pretty good?
We've seen a couple points where Gordon has played what looks like Tufts have been playing with those sets to the outside and then hit across the court, which has been effective against the Jumbos. We've also seen the Jumbos making a couple unforced errors. Passes too close to the net, resulting in bad plays, and a couple hits out of bounds that could have been better.
Well, Thompson will only use about 30 seconds of that timeout, sending her team right back out onto the floor. So maybe just a quick fix here for the Jumbos, trying to wrap this one up.
They were very strong early in this game, and you know that they're capable of putting this away quickly. They just need to resettle and refocus and do what they do best. Gordon taking advantage of the timeout to sit down and rest a little bit and to have a chance maybe to re-strategize, think about what was going well there and see if they can get another 7 points here and put this set away in their favor.
Yeah, they've had good defense so far in this third set, whether it's blocking or digging in the back. It'll be number 4, Kristen Cooprider, senior co-captain, back to serve for the Fighting Scots. Klimo passes to Furash. Her set for Nwankpa goes off the head of Cody Peterson.
Not much she could have done there. If she had played soccer, she might have had a chance at a header, but
it was a nice flick on.
Yeah, not sure that that's part of the volleyball training and practice routine.
Klimo to serve now for the Jumbos. Again, targeting Jenny Curtis over on the right side. Klimo will set now. Bright swings and some miscommunication from the Fighting Scots, and just like that, Tufts has tied it up.
Their block on that hit by Gordon was not convincing, and it stayed on their side, but they were able to recover and set up for a nice kill there.
Overpass for Gordon, and Nwankpa makes them pay, easily putting that one away.
No hesitation, didn't even think about passing that off. She knew she had the shot and she took it. Well done. Klimo will have the serve now for the Jumbos.
And more miscommunication in the back row for the Fighting Scots. Klimo on a good run now.
The timeout that the Jumbos took seemed to have done harm for the Gordon defense. They had been effective earlier, and now 2 miscommunications have cost them their lead.
Another bad pass. Klimo will set, bit close to the net, pushed over by Bright. Gordon can't do much but tip. Klimo will set again. This time goes to Nwankpa, who swings into the net. So Gordon will get the ball back. Down just 1, 20-19 here in the third set.
Number 5, Renee Cooprider.
And now the other Cooprider sister will take serve over for the Fighting Scots. And there is kill by Mackenzie Bright into the block, but the block did not get it back over the net and left it on the floor in Gordon's half.
Angela Yu to serve. Tufts 4 points away from victory here now. Off the forearms of Cooprider and long.
That one looked like it could have been going out or was very close to the line. Cooprider tried to go the safe route but couldn't control it.
Yu will serve at her again and again, get an ace. And the Fighting Scot backline has just crumbled after that timeout from the Jumbos. Looking totally out of sorts. And that'll force a timeout. Gordon down 4, looking to stay in this match and force a 4th set.
In this set, they've definitely shown that they can stand against the Jumbos. It's a matter if they can hold up that effort and hold that those successful points. They're down 4 right now, and Jumbos only need 2 more to end this. But if Gordon can get a run in, they could force this to another set and give themselves more hope.
The Tufts winning 7 out of the last 8 points to take that 4-point lead. Angela Yu will remain on serve, looking to close this one out. Good pass there from the Fighting Scots. Set goes outside. Klimo passes. Yu sets it. Mackenzie Bright right down the line. And Tufts now just 1 point from victory.
And that kill there, it actually landed out of bounds, but it was tipped off of a Gordon defender. which lost them the point, and now they'll make a substitution. They'll bring in Mackenzie Hines in for Jamie Tafoya.
Coop Ryder sets right side. Good swing, but a dig. Katie Kim will have a swing. Coop Ryder passes. Off the block for number 2, Mackenzie Hines.
Bringing her in was a good choice on that last point as she got the kill there. Now they're serving. If they win the next 4 points, they are back in this, but they need to get all 4.
Yeah, tall task. Risma to serve. Klimo pass. You set and put away by Katie Kim, and that'll do it. A convincing 3-set victory here from the Tufts Jumbos at Cousins Gymnasium to close out another successful day of volleyball. Tufts with victory over Colby in NESCAC play, and then Gordon College in non-conference play. Freddie, any final thoughts?
We saw them very convincing and dominating the first 2 sets. Great offensive play, switching sides, setting both to the outside and inside, targeting different places. The final set, we saw them slow down a little bit. They brought in a couple players off of the bench that don't get as much play time, but they were still able to fight through and win this.
Well, Gordon drops to 11-11 on the season, exactly 500. Tufts improved to 18-1. They will face Wellesley College on Wednesday. That's away. Once again, the final score from Cousins Gymnasium. Tufts with a convincing 3-set victory over Gordon College. For Freddie Birnbaum, I'm Caleb Simmons. It's a pleasure. Have a good night.